I'm just trying to connect some music, so I'm going to let the other two people who are supposed to be in my team do something. So you talk while I put some music on underneath.
All right, hi guys. Manly, how's your week been?
All right, I've been flipping tired, but it hasn't been that bad, isn't it?
I hear that.
What's yours been saying?
Oh, thanks for asking.
What, no one asked you?
He actually just asked. You know what, my week's been all right, not going to lie, do you know what I mean?
What did you do, Bab?
Oh, I thought you were talking to her then.
No.
What did I do? It's been so productive. Like, obviously, my year hadn't started yet, innit? I was still living in 2019.
I don't know
and
if
now,
mine started. No, it started.
Oh, I hear that. And now it's finally started in February. So I finally jumped on the train, guys. I'm here, 2020.
Donut. Big donut. And
Right. Huh?
And we're on time.
You shouldn't need to get praised for that.
we got here 40 minutes early.
You shouldn't need praise for getting early.
40 minutes?
You shouldn't need praise for getting to your responsibility.
Right.
Somebody say amen.
The teacher has spoken. The teacher has spoken.
Do you know, all because I'm in a lovely pretty dress today, everyone's calling me a teacher.
And a cardi. I want the watch. You definitely look like a teacher right now.
Top
The cardi is actually, I hate this. It's just cold. And the watch, well, shout out. Woo! It was my birthday. It was my birthday. Okay, anyway, without further ado, let's introduce what we're rolling with today. So guys, obviously, like I said, we're still taking in feedback, by the way. Disclaimer, we're still taking in feedback of how to restructure the show and how it's gonna work for both listeners and obviously us presenting inside the studio. So please get to us with the feedback about what you want to hear, how you want this to go. But yeah. So just be sure to shout us. So this topic today, it's always a bit weird because our show is like every fortnight. So it's like we talk about things a little bit early or
a little bit late.
A little bit late, yeah.
So I got some time, man.
Yeah, that's how it is. So today we're anticipating, roses are red, violets are blue. Divine doesn't have
the following. Oh no, you thought I was gonna come in it. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna come in too, but I was trying to think of something to match it and I couldn't find it. So I was gonna say something like, I smell like perfume, you smell like poo, but it wasn't really coming. So
I was like, Divine doesn't have a boo, but I didn't know what comes up next.
Oh really? Yeah, we'll stick with the poo one.
No, not like that. But guys, anyway, it is the time that everyone anticipates, the Valentines. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously Snapchat's been active. Instagram's been active.
Shout out to my followers.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who has been joining the conversation during the week, getting involved. Obviously, I've been posting it all day, most days.
Guys, if you're
about the questions and the topics that we're going to speak about today. So shout out to everyone that joined in the conversation. We're going to be reading out some of you guys' comments and some of the things that you guys had basically said in response to our questions.
If you're locked in right now, shout us. Let us know that you're locked in.
Yeah, let us know.
I need to know who's listening still so I can know who to pick on.
Might get a big up still.
Alright, so let's not waste time. So I guess
tell me we've got extra time.
Oh, okay, so right now what we're thinking, right guys, so this is why we're doing this big restructure, because basically we've got an extra half an hour.
I plug the show. Give me my credit.
Just carry on.
Give me my credit.
We're just going to carry on.
Give me my credit.
We're just going to go smoothly past that. So
I listen to the listeners.
We've got 30 minutes extra because obviously some of the feedback that we did get was that, sometimes we kind of rush the topic, we didn't have enough time to discuss it. So we now finish at 9:30. Woo! Oh my gosh. No one's going to listen if you make that much noise.
You get me?
So yeah, we now finish at 9:30. Let us know if you guys think you like that or if you guys don't like that. But obviously that means that we've got quite a lot of time. So I don't know how you want to see this. Do you want to discuss 2 topics or what do you guys want from this show? So just, keep letting us know all that feedback and stuff. Shout out to, hold on a sec. Oh, someone said, sorry, we can't do extra Love Island.
What do you mean?
Love Island starts at 9. I hear that.
I hear that.
We do like it, but after Love Island, do you know what we should do? Maybe the other half of the show should be live updates, live. What's going on in the island?
Watch Love Island while it's and give a live feedback.
Live feedback.
Mali's not on it.
Mali's
not on it.
You'll get on it still. Shout us if you want live feedback on Love Island for the first half an hour. What are you lot saying? Oh my gosh.
That would be sick.
That's sick.
Mali's not on it though.
We should actually do a Love Island show. Damn.
All right, come on.
Okay, cool. So basically, Valentine's, as we're saying. So we asked you guys a few questions. The first one is, do we think that Valentine's is for the boy or for the girl? The second one was, is or should sex be considered a present at Valentine's?
Oh, was it that? Was it packaged like that? Oh, I just said is sex class as a gift. I didn't even write it in that way.
Okay, well,
about
yeah, fine.
Valentine's.
Is it a gift, especially around Valentine's?
Yeah.
If my mum or dad are listening, this is no reflection as to what I am doing with my Valentine's. It's just radio. And the third topic is, what was the third question, Devon?
Is it a deal breaker if your partner doesn't celebrate?
Right. Is it a deal breaker if your partner doesn't celebrate Valentine's? So basically, we're gonna be diving into this. As soon as we feel like, you know what, this topic's done, we're done out, we're gonna go into the next one if we do have one. If we feel like we can, have this in the show, then so be it. So just, boom. So let's start off, guys. So should we start by reading out some of the feedback that we got on our individual socials?
Which one we doing for his Valentine's for the boy or girl?
Yeah.
First.
Yeah.
Come on, let him off.
So I've got mine here. Because I'm prepared, because I do my job, put in favourite, screenshot pictures.
Divine.
I asked, obviously, a few people what they think, and it was a split. I had half people saying that it was for girls, and half the people were saying that it was for both. I've got a comment here. Somebody said, it's for both. The girls are too damn selfish, acting like it's the guys that should do and buy everything. Like, what the actual how? Thinking about it always infuriates me. If the guy asks the girl on a date for that day, cool, treat it as a date. If it's a relationship, show love from both parties. And then somebody who was on the opposite side said basically that it is for girls straight up. They said, pretty much they were saying like it's always been, let me read it out, let me find it. Yeah, Valentine's is always going to be for the female, but when your partner doesn't condone or even put a little effect, for example, like going out to eat, doesn't have to be anything magical or big, but the thought always counts when it comes to girls. If it was a guy's day now or something, they would expect for the girls to jump and alright, she's talking about her. Basically, they'll expect for the girls to do the most. So it should be the same thing for girls on Valentine's.
Okay.
So it was pretty much split for me.
Okay, mine was not so split. I basically, firstly, I did a poll on Instagram, of which the results came out. Oh my gosh, I love this song. Is it too loud? 1 minute. Just turn it down a little bit. Yeah, so I did a poll on the Instagram, which basically came out like, let me just find the stats. It was like 80, yeah, here we go. Hold on a sec. I think it was 89. 89% said girls and only 11% said boys. And obviously when people were messaging me, they were like, nah, yes. Oh, sorry. They were like, nah, yes. But most of it was for the girls.
Mm-hmm. It is for the girls?
What was your
100%?
What was your people saying? Just same thing.
Like 5% for boys. It is for the girls, man. All girls have to do really is find a Valentine. That's it. You don't see them doing anything or blah blah. They're just becks. Yeah, that they ain't got a Valentine. And
I'm not gonna lie. Valentine's.
Whereas man will be like, oh, I ain't done this for my missus yet. I ain't booked this. I ain't stressed. You think I'm being stressed, bruv? It's for the girls, bruv. 100%.
The thing is, I think that the reason why sometimes is because I guess, do you know what? The only thing that's bad about it is annoying seeing everyone. I turn into a child personally, like, like when you're just looking at everyone else who's got something. I know that's not how you should look at life, but like sometimes, with Valentine's, everyone's sitting over there like, oh, they've got this. It's a bit like when I went to Winter Wonderland, everyone had a teddy. Like, even though you're sensible enough to know that it's just a teddy, the little child in you is like, oh man. I think that's why girls get mad.
It makes boys you feel like you want a Valentine.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like boys don't get that, do they? But girls just be like, oh my god, I've got a Valentine. No. I feel like if you don't have a Valentine, you're like, freaking hell.
Why though? Why?
Do you feel like that?
I just feel like the only reason why it's a girl's thing is because boys don't give a shit about it. Like, they don't care. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the only reason
I don't understand
why.
how you couldn't care though.
Why
about Valentine's Day?
It's like not caring about your birthday.
Nah,
because
it's not.
Definitely
Oh, red flag.
Birthdays to birthdays. No.
Out of
Seriously.
order. How is it the same?
Do you know what? I think it depends how you view it. I view Valentine's. You know, like your birthday. Yeah, you're grateful for every day that you wake up, but your birthday is that day that you get to celebrate it.
Yeah.
Now
the day
that's
you're born.
Bruv. No, don't.
It was the day he's born. What is significant about Valentine's Day to you specifically?
When you have a partner, you know, even though every day you're supposed to say, oh yeah, I like you, it's that day that you're supposed to
Anniversary. The day you two were born together.
I prefer that.
As a couple.
Well done.
Like anniversary.
I didn't even think of anniversary, but that's what I'm celebrating now.
get me?
Bumba wall. You're mad. That's what I'm running. Valentine's is wash out. There's no Valentine in 2020. Anniversary is only. Yeah, man. Carry on. I just remembered now.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason why it's a girl's thing, because obviously it's been made that way to be a girl's thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Boys don't care about it. Like, if it was up to them, they wouldn't do anything. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not a thing.
It's because it's cash loss.
They're just.
Nah, it's
not even just because of that, though.
It's just not a holiday that they need to celebrate because they think it's dumb. It don't make no sense.
Y'all just want to have a conversation to say to their friends, their work bedrooms, you know, when they go just
This
in the
is what happened on
hairdresser.
Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, I done this. My man took me there to style on people in the hairdresser they don't like. That's what
Everybody's
it's
out here
for.
trying to be Kylie and Travis Scott, and it's really not that.
Someone actually just said that your man's away if he wants the V-Day.
If he wants what?
Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Your man's away. Oh.
If he what?
If he wants Valentine's, if he wants to celebrate, if he thinks about
What
him.
did that person say about yours? Do you remember that person?
Oh,
someone messaged Mally.
Why is everyone trying to tell me that Valentine's and birthdays are not on the same level?
It's
They're
definitely
not on the same
Reggie,
level.
what are you doing?
That's the worst thing you said.
Oi.
Oh my gosh.
Someone DM me saying any man thinking Valentine's is for him needs a sex change. Now.
Oh my.
I don't agree with that. I'm not even saying you
Do
that.
you know what? You guys are
No. I don't agree with the Valentine's thing, but that's if you want to do your thing for your girl, do your
Tell
thing
them why
for
you
your
don't
girl.
agree with it.
Me?
Yeah, why don't you personally agree with it?
I just don't think like a day. You should have a day where you're going out your way to invest in all this energy, showing appreciation for your partner. Like that should just be cash anyway. There shouldn't be a day. And the things that you're doing for Valentine's, so like what we were saying earlier, gal, I bet you're not buying them flowers. But on a normal day, they don't want no flowers, bruv. So why do you want flowers on February the 14th? Little things like that.
Because everyone else has got flowers.
Dead.
So am I dating everyone else?
No, but
Am I dating everyone else?
Hold on, sorry. Divine better not act like she's gonna leave you out here because we've got a whole
Yeah, but I've changed. That was how many years ago to now? I can't change my opinion.
One. But it's not that. There is naturally. I don't care who you are. Like naturally, even though you get over it. Obviously, we survived and we weren't even that upset on Valentine's Day. But it's the main majority is why you want it is because everybody else has got it.
Yeah, and I hear that, but
Foolishness.
and I get that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Why?
Obviously, that makes sense because obviously, despite anything, it's different. If, for example, like you see, like obviously a boyfriend and a girlfriend, that's sort of like something that not a boyfriend, but a partnership, something that everyone's gonna sort of like want. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you see what somebody else is doing in their relationship, it's like, oh, that could be us. Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
Even small things like. Things like, oh, my man taking me, like, let's say, Winter Wonderland, or my man meeting the parents, or small things that you would do all the time in your relationship. When you see somebody else doing it, it's like, oh, that's going to be me when I'm a babe, that's going to be me when I'm a babe, do you get what I'm saying?
Cool.
So when they have it and they don't get it, it's like,
no,
damn.
but safe. All right, then this is what I'm saying. The things that people do on Valentine's and whatever, they're not. There's nothing wrong with it. Man taking that whatever, but that flower thing. I'm not really gonna do the flower thing with the whole tower room,
Kylie thing.
fill up the room with flowers and that. But it's a nice gesture to do.
Yeah.
But I just don't think. You got what I'm trying to say? They're not. Why do on Valentine's Day?
No.
Why can't
I
you
actually
do that
don't think that there needs to be a gift, and you can support me. You know, even back before, I don't really feel like it needs to be something big. Have I ever? I don't feel like
it's
that.
a gesture.
I actually genuinely think it should be something small, but because I actually genuinely look at it like. Don't get at me, world. But you know, like your birthday, it's just the day that you're given to say thank you to that person. Genuinely, and this is why I always say, like, before when I was younger, my dad and my brother would get me a Valentine's little something. Because it's not just a day that, it's just a day that you show love. Do you know what I mean? That's just what it is. It's like saying, why is it on Christmas that you chill with your family? Because that's just the time that's designated, okay? Just get over it. That's the time that's designated. Why is it on your birthday? That's just how it is. So I feel like Valentine's don't have to do none of that. Don't get me flowers. I don't like flowers anyway, so please don't get me flowers. But, you know, do spend that time. Do spend that time just showing somebody. Do you know what? Amongst all things, we argue all the time. We've got to go work these days, but do you know what? On this day, this one's for you.
Okay, I hear that. No. But you know what? I think that you're coming from a different place. So you said like no, she is, because you said like her dad and her brother used to get her things when she was little. Like I did not get nothing when I was a child. It wasn't a lap for me. Do you know what I'm saying?
After
on
school
holidays,
care, used to try to have my Met card.
Valentine's Day was not a thing at all until I got to an age where obviously like I started understanding about relationships. Aside from that, like at home, like it's not like I was giving gifts from like my sisters or my family or anything like that. That wasn't a thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Obviously, I kind of brought it back, like I told you on the train. Do you get what I'm saying? I brought it back like I do with pretty much anything. And I was thinking to myself, where does Valentine's even come from? Like, why is it even a thing? Basically, all of that. Obviously, when I was researching, there's so many different.
It's marketing, man. That is money making scheme.
Yeah, obviously. So I'm saying that when I always look back and seeing all the different reasons as to where Valentine came from, one of the main reasons that stuck out to me is that on the Valentine's Day back in the day, the Roman Catholic times, whatever times it was, basically men used to like beat women or whip women on that day, and they used to pretty much line up to get whipped on that day, and they felt like by doing that they'll be more fertile. That was one of the reasons. There was another reason that said something about like on that day, women who wanted to basically like marry in secret, like a bishop would marry them in secret on that day, away from basically like if they wasn't allowed to get married or whatever like that, or if no one agreed with their marriage, they would make them get married in secret. Cute. So there was that. So there was different things. Obviously now we've come to a time now where obviously it's now changed. It's now something different. But I feel like people only jump on. Obviously, it's something that's, like you say, it's marketed. It's something that people are profiting off. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, especially the businesses, which is why it's been turned into what it is today. Do you get what I'm saying? Because the money-making scheme. And it makes sense. However, 100%. What I do think is that if it didn't benefit females, they wouldn't care for it. Do you get what I'm saying? People only stick with what benefits them, if that makes sense. So if we were to turn around and say, okay, that's what the history about Valentine's Day is, but then now it's become a thing where you go and you give, I don't know, money to charity, let's say, not everybody would do it. Everybody would do it because it didn't benefit everybody. Do you know what I'm saying? If it benefits you, you're going to stick to it and you're going to be like, okay, I'm definitely celebrating this. And obviously we're going to move on to that question. But when girls were coming back to me saying that it's a deal breaker, they'll break it with their man if they wasn't celebrating Valentine's Day. I was really sitting there thinking to myself, you lot are crazy. Like, when you really think about it, you're going to really break up your man because of Valentine's Day. And what if his reasons for not celebrating it is because he's looked back at the reasons as what it was before and he doesn't agree with it? He thinks it's dumb.
Just quick one. Like, we've got so many people who are saying to me, like, I'm late, but I'm here now. So just shout out to everyone who's locked in. We're just discussing, like, the whole heap around and the fuss around Valentine's Day.
Don't update them. You should be on time.
Okay. Okay.
Don't try it.
You know what? You shot yourself in the foot, bruv. Don't even let out them strays. By me, bruv.
Was late.
Just say it to her.
Last week. So actually, I think we're allowed to forgive people, actually. No. So to everyone who's in, even if you're late, welcome to The Spin. Thank you for joining the Microwave Podcast.
Wait, someone said, tell Tanaka to allow it. B-Day and Valentine's are not the same.
He's dead.
Oh my gosh. I don't think
anyone's going to come forth and say that.
I cannot believe.
Spare of the moment. We'll allow her. Spare of the moment. We just started, innit?
Yeah.
Get them out from early.
She didn't know what she was saying.
Get them out from friggin' early, mate.
Yeah, guys, so we're just so if you think Valentine's for the boy or for the girl, and do we think that sex should be,
classed as a gift?
Classed as a gift.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we haven't.
Is it a deal breaker?
And is it a deal breaker if your man or your partner does not do Valentine's Day? And I've had so many people who said to me, do you know what, it's for the girl. F off, it's for the girl.
Yeah.
They basically said, someone just I don't know if she wants me to say her name, but she said, yeah, you're right, you don't need a specific day, like as in Valentine's, to be treated and given presents, but for girls it's cute. But
people would love to say, oh, you know, we do it every day. No, you don't, though, because I can bet that yesterday you were arguing and you forgot about that.
No,
so it's not that you're going to be doing all that lovely things every day. You're not. You need a designated day in the calendar.
You don't need a designated day. What do you mean?
Mally.
Anniversary?
All of that, then, yo, from this far,
not everyone celebrates the anniversary. My parents have never celebrated the anniversary in
You know what? I get it though, because your parents have been married for a long time. Do you know what I mean? They're so used to nothing no more.
I never even used to know that other people used to do that.
Celebrate anniversaries
because my parents don't do it. So when I started seeing other families, I was like,
that's the same with us. We didn't know people took the Valentine's that serious.
I think you should do it every 5 years.
Every year? What do you mean Valentine's?
No. What?
Oh, anniversary. Oh, yeah.
I told you Valentine's got washed out.
No, anniversary every year, brethren. It's an anniversary is a birthday.
Every year for now, but when I'm talking them big grown marriages.
Like marriages.
Marriages.
Nah, every year, brethren.
Oh, okay. Someone said, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, and I told my girl that. I don't need to splash out on you. I should be doing that every day.
Bad man.
You're not doing that. You're not doing that.
Same with your chest. You get me put in their place.
Guys, let's be realistic. I want to know right now,
Okay, you might be doing it every day, but you do get some of those guys who will like randomly surprise their girlfriend,
100%.
like, and will always like, just like randomly like, buy them gifts or take them out or do something
anyway.
cute.
You're not gonna appreciate
or even like you get some people who have like a tradition where like every month they like send their girl roses. Or go out, or do something like that. Okay, I'm not saying you do, but I'm saying that you do get some people who, even some you will get some old married couples that will be like, yo, my Paul's been sending me roses every single month since we were 16. We're now 92.
Yeah.
Some people ain't no traditions because they still continuously show gratitude and love to one another. Anyway, do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Not just on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so but then I think that if you're not going to do the Valentine's Day, then you actually need to not just say it for an excuse to not celebrate Valentine's Day. You actually do need to fill in the gaps. You actually do need to,
definitely, and as well, if you're waiting, if your boyfriend knows that you're so hyped about his Valentine's thing, yeah, that's even more of a reason. It's almost like you're giving him the cheat sheet. It's like because
it's not genuine either.
It's like you're giving him the cheat sheet. He's just doing it because it's Valentine's and because you're gonna have a problem with it.
That will have a headache. The man at work and that stressing for Valentine's and that, and just thinking,
okay,
let me just do a couple for my
missus. And you're just doing it on a quick one because obviously it's gonna make her happy. But these times, like, if you were to do it just anyway, because you know what, I feel good about my girl today, let me just do this for her, then you would just do it. You don't feel the pressure of Valentine's.
Let's read out some responses before we play a little song and then
next question
and move on. So basically, I don't really like the whole Valentine's expectation. However, if it makes your partner feel special, then I'll be a gentleman and participate for my girl, which I think is so important. Can I just shout out, that was my broski.
Yeah, yes, and I hear that. Thanks, Ranga. But if your partner wants to celebrate Doomsday, if your partner wants to celebrate Friday the 13th, if your partner wants to celebrate flipping satanic activities, then are you gonna say, it makes me happy. It makes me happy to go and sit outside a graveyard and sing Kumbaya.
I'm gonna sit here with my girl and sing Kumbaya too.
Exactly.
Forget about it. Forget about it. Go home, you fool. Get out the graveyard now.
Oh my God.
Don't get me mad, blood.
Okay, somebody actually agreed with me. Somebody said, it's definitely made for women. It's cute. One day where guys should show his appreciation, kind of like a birthday.
But is that girl or boy?
It's my best friend Aisha.
Girl, bye. She won't say that.
What did she say?
You two are the same. That's basically Tanaka against, like, basically saying her point again.
About the B-Day thing?
Yeah.
Forget about it.
I'm in stitches. Right, let's see what else. Everybody read out before we move on. Lol, you know that Valentine's Day is approaching. So is McDonald's Monopoly.
You get me?
Oh my gosh, I can't even. Right, guys, so let's play a little song for you guys. Mally wanted us to play the new J Hus album, but before we get onto that, we're going to play J Hus The Old Thing.
Why? Why do you always want to play the old things, bro? This is not Throwback Thursday.
You need to connect your phone.
Yeah, connect it, brethren. I'm ready.
Well, I've got to play a song first. Oh, sorry, guys.
Just run the Did You See? I don't know what's going on with these domestics or
whatever. You always make it look like domestics.
Okay, that was so dead. I had to try
DJ Tanaka.
I had to try and
struggling
out.
since we got here.
Sorry guys, apologies, but welcome back. You're locked into the Microwave Podcast with me, Queen Tantan.
Mali there.
Divine.
Yeah, okay, Divine.
Child, oh God, you get me. Gang in the building. You get me. So we're just warming things up right now, talking about the V-Day. Oh my God. She's making me sick. We're just talking about Valentine's Day, and we just wrapped up on the fact that I guess the conclusion is everyone's saying it is for the girl. Boys, my broski says that he'll do it just for the girl. If that's what she wants, if that's gonna make her happy. Mally ain't doing it for anything.
Well, no, that.
But shout out to all the people who do, and clearly the girls are winning. Someone said that men are shortchanged, they need a men V-Day. So on to the second question. Divine or Mally, anyone, introduce question.
Is sex classed as a gift in general, but specifically on Valentine's Day?
What do we think, guys? Is sex a gift on Valentine's? Does that count?
I've got some opinions.
Slap the opinions before I say mine.
Let me get them.
If you haven't given an opinion yet, this is your time now. Give us your opinions. Is sex classed as a gift anytime, but especially Valentine's?
I got more people were saying no. I know my sister was like, no, that's not a gift. It's routine. Somebody said nope, unless it's a gift that some can give every single month to multiple times a day. how's it extra special on Valentine's Day unless it's some next new activities? So basically, I think that what she's trying to say is it's something you do all the time anyway. Unless you're trying to bring something new into the bedroom and experiment with something different or something like that, then it's not really a gift. It's just a standard thing. And then majority of people were really pretty much saying like no. Okay. Then I had someone say, she voice noted me actually, and I wanted to play it, but she don't want to play it. But basically she was saying that it can be a gift. So she was saying how in terms of like every day when like she hasn't put no effort in, she hasn't shaved, she's just like, you know, on a normal day, do you know what I'm saying? Like
whatever. She'll get up for it.
Then she was saying just in general, like Valentine's Day, but in general, like if she's just down there, like she's just cocking up her foot, watching Netflix while her man's doing his thing, that ain't a gift. Do you get what I'm saying? That's just routine, that's standard procedure. However, if like she's gift wrapped it in terms of she's had her wax, she's put on her lingerie, she's obviously smelling good anyway, but you know, she's, you know, planned a little night for them and stuff like that, in that way, then it most definitely is a gift because I put effort in to present it to you in this way.
All right, a couple of people said sex gift ? You better delete me back. So clearly no, that's very passionate. Somebody said no, not when I'm getting it almost every day. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're getting a gift every day, B. You're getting a gift every day. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with receiving a gift every day?
No one asked me your opinion yet, dear.
No, actually.
Someone else said, no, it does not count. You have sex every day or whatever. I mean,
but these are,
people do like to spice it out with outfits and whatnot, but then I guess it's a gift in that way.
These are orgasm.
Somebody said, hold on then.
We're not interested.
No, sex is normal. If you're doing an extra freaky thing, then maybe. What are we saying, guys? I know what I'm saying.
Why is a gift though? Something that you give to somebody?
It's a bit special, isn't it?
Somebody you give to somebody.
These
because
ain't getting no bad boy sex every single day, bruv. I can tell you that for free. I can tell you that for free. I don't celebrate Valentine. I'm alright over here. Anyway. These are gonna draw me out, you know. These are gonna draw me out. Not today. No. Anyway, these ain't getting no. You got what I'm trying to say. Like I said, obviously I don't celebrate it. But if I'm gonna do any, when they're doing stuff, they're doing things that they don't normally do. So going restaurants they wouldn't normally go, places, whatever. So you might as well up the notch level, whatever that may be. I don't know. I'd bring some toys in the mix, some new outfits, whatever.
No say.
Spice it up a bit.
No say.
Do things that you don't normally do. If I was doing Valentine's Day, this is what I'm saying. The on average I'm alright, but you still have to come proper. If you put in energy and everything else, naturally you'll put energy into that more than usual as well. Easily.
Okay. The reason why I'm saying it's not a gift is because you probably do it. Imagine if you're married for 40 years. You're probably racking up quite a bit of sex. You know what I mean? Anyway,
actually,
you never know. You never know
because when people are married and that, they always, when you see like men at work, football, man are like, oh, wait till you get to my age. Can't get nothing off the missus, and she's rolling the other way and that. She don't even sleep with them and that. So it's there. Some people ain't getting regular sex.
I hear that. I can understand that. But I mean, I guess you've done it before. Do you know what I mean? Now. Unless you've been holding yourself back for so long and now you're like, okay, now I'm gonna do it. I mean, realistically, in an ideal, healthy situation, you're probably having sex already and you're probably giving each other good sex as well. But the reason why I mainly don't think it's a gift is because it's actually a shared experience. You're actually both putting in some lot of effort. So you can't say like,
from both ends.
So girl, I'm going to give you sex as a gift, and then I'm expecting. So that means you're gonna walk. You're okay to walk away from this situation not fully satisfied. I don't think so. So it's not a gift.
Good sex is a gift. I'm telling you, if you have sex now on Valentine's Day, you'd have Valentine. All right, then you're gonna be vexed regardless if you have shit sex, innit? No one don't want no shit sex on Valentine's Day. Yeah, if you have shit sex, you're going to be livid. And if we done a poll on how much people would have had shit sex on Valentine's, I'm reckoning all at over 50%.
Oh my god.
I reckon over 50%. You know why? Because everyone just puts the foolishness into for that day and whatever. They don't take it that serious. After February the 15th now, when it's February the 15th, they don't care. Valentine's done now. It's all dead. So that means half them people are not giving good sex. They're just doing it with people they probably don't even care about that much.
Someone said, I can't lie. Once I get good sex, it feels like a gift. Oh, goodness.
I think, yes, girl. I think, that Okay, pertaining to Valentine's Day, I don't think it's a gift on Valentine's Day. I think that you can't try to say, if you are going to celebrate it, you can't try to say, I'm not going to buy you flowers, I'm not going to take you here, instead I'm going to give you good sex. That's dead anyway.
Nah, but it adds to it. You know,
additionally, but it's not something that I'm going to say.
Definitely. But that is not your gift.
Nah, I can't. I'm telling you now, if I was to celebrate Valentine's Day with my man and he's going to try to tell me that on this day, if I was about Valentine's like that and he's trying to tell me on this day,
right, then
my gift to you, let me tell you what we do. You know what we do? He'll get a big ball and put it on his dick and he's trying to tell me that's my gift for Valentine's Day. You can piss off, mate.
Say this, alright, then say.
Somebody said it's not. Sorry, were you going to say something?
Go on, do it. I'll do it after.
It's not a gift. It's a nice way to end the evening. Or start the day. No, I totally agree. Like, I mean, we can share it at the end, to really just, tie it all in. It's like that ribbon. But really, you can't tell me that's a gift.
All right, then, safe. Would you prefer, you two, your man does the mad thing. The man does the mad thing, as in big boy hotel, even decorations in the hotel.
That's part of the gift.
Yo, listen, man.
Sorry.
Listen to Valley,
Champers there, big food, whatever. I can't even think of anything else. Presents, and then all of that, and have shit sex, or just a chill thing, or not even someone that don't even do nothing to do with Valentine's, but he has good sex. What would you prefer out the two? But you celebrate, you plug into Valentine's.
Yeah,
first one.
Same with me.
And shit sex on Valentine's.
Let me
But the next day, when you go to work, when you go whatever, everyone's talking about Valentine's Day. You're gonna be like,
no, Mally.
I had a brilliant Valentine's Day.
Nobody's talking about that on Valentine's. When girls go, listen to what I'm saying.
They're close bedrooms.
Listen to
Go on.
Hold a minute, we've got the girls group chat. We know what we're talking about, right?
Go on.
In the girls group chat after Valentine's Day and before Valentine's Day, we're not speaking about the sex. We're speaking about what has that person done for me. He's took me here, he's took me there. Most of the girls would rather my man take us to Paris on Valentine's Day, them just bring me to his yard and have sex with him. That's nothing. I don't care for that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because even if it's good sex, if your man can give you good sex on Valentine's Day, he can give you good sex any other day. So it's in him to do it. He's got the ability, so he can do it anyway. So he's not going to bring that and stops on Valentine's. He'll give me a good day any day.
Am I going to get a word in anyway?
Go on, say your thing. Sorry.
The reason why I would go with the first one is because, firstly, girls don't really. Obviously, girls like sex, but I feel like.
What? Go on. Nah, I'm not having this. But I'm trying to not shoot myself in the feet, I've got to go back to brum,
Girls like sex, but then girls love language as well. Again, like, it's like if you want sexier with girls, I feel like, well, anyway, speak from me and my group chat. You've got to like, get them emotionally first, and then you unlock the goodies. And men don't get that. They think you unlock the goodies, and then no, it doesn't work like that. Unlock my heart, and I bet you will never be dry.
That line there is 100%. You're right, bruv. And when you have the best sex, it's with someone that you're emotionally attracted to the most. Big facts.
Yeah,
but like what I'm saying, this Valentine's Day thing is fabricated.
And besides,
so no one don't want to be alone, bruv. So they'll be with someone. They don't care when you're having. If it's your man, if it's your girl that you've been with for time and blah blah. It's a bit different. You got what I'm trying to say. Whereas, but I'm telling you, especially girls, they don't really like being alone on Valentine's Day.
But
so if I draw a girl a week before, what day is it today? If I draw the girl the week today, and whatever, and then we talked, I guarantee you Valentine's Day is coming up, and they'd be on it.
Yeah.
They'd be on it 100%.
This is why the gifts are more important, because the gifts is what they're going to talk about tomorrow. The gifts is what they want people to see. The gifts is what people are going to be like, oh, I got this, what did you do? Well, I did this. Not like, oh yeah, I had good sex.
No one cares about
that.
Shit sex.
You know what they do?
That's your boys group chat. That's the boys group chat. That's not in the girls group chat.
Because listen, it's not, bruv. How much people? I'm single. I ain't got a man to flipping do this with on Valentine's. I ain't got no one to do this with on Valentine's Day. So when they do, they're not even gonna appreciate the big meal or whatever you do for that girl. Half the people are not in a long-lasting relationship when they're celebrating Valentine's or talking about it.
God forbid. Who?
What you mean?
Who goes out with just like for Valentine's?
Yeah, people do that, Bridget.
They don't want to be lonely on Valentine's Day.
Valentine's get a gift. Like last time when I got the balloon.
For the socials, they want to get taken out and blah blah and post to everyone that they're getting taken out. Yeah. So when they're doing that, if some random girl gave me gave me something or whatever, yeah, I'm not gonna appreciate it as much as I would if my girlfriend did.
Yeah.
So when the sex comes into it now, just a random one-off for the day and blah blah. The next day, then they're not gonna be talking about, oh yeah, he gave me this. I really like this. They're gonna be talking about, yo, my man dicked me down last night, bro.
Malik,
Because
you're confusing the girls' group chat and the
she
boys'
can
group
say
chat.
that
Because the
on
boys-
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Any of the day,
No,
yeah.
because she was low. She was not with no one. She was not with
No,
no
but
one.
that's not
She's
even
not
nothing
gonna
to say.
appreciate
Girls
it.
don't do that. Girls, that's
So you're gonna do a
her
one
and her
night stand.
best mate.
You're gonna do a one night stand on Valentine's just because you want a Valentine's. I don't know what kind of gal you've been fucking, but that's dead.
Not
That's
me.
dead.
I don't celebrate Valentine's.
Well,
so
not
it's
you,
nothing
but
to
any
do with
gal
me.
who's doing that, they need to cancel themselves
How
out.
much
That's
girls
just
don't want to
dead.
be lonely on Valentine's Day and
Yeah,
talk
but they
and
wanna
do the
give.
most? No, but do the
They just want to
most.
feel special because
Not
they've
just
been
the
lonely.
gift. They don't just want a gift.
They'd even. I'm telling you now, my friends would
Definitely
even
not just
prefer
a
a random guy saying Happy Valentine's Day rather than just fucking a random guy on Valentine's Day. That's just that's stupid.
All right, cool. Let's move on to the last question so that we can finish this topic off. Last question being... Somebody.
Oh, is it a deal breaker? We pretty much sort of covered that already. To
So
be fair.
I think we should just do like one-liners now. Like, what's our summaries, guys? Send us in your summaries. What we said about Valentine's Day. I guess I would just say, leading up to Valentine's, guys, if you don't really love Valentine's and your girlfriend does, just do it. And I feel for the girls, don't just feel like it's just for you. It's not just for you. Don't just feel like sex is a gift. It's not just a gift. I would say, think about each other. Really think about it. Just like your birthday. Think this is the day that you have to show each other.
This is birthday talk.
To show
I'm not
each
having
other.
that, actually. You can't use that line anymore. I'm sorry.
To show each other that, how much you really do care about one another and, how special you are to one another, and put the arguments aside, put everything else aside. And then at the end of the day, if you so wish, then if you are going to have that sex, or in the morning as others prefer, please do make it good.
Do you like sex in the morning? Do you prefer it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Divine? Do you?
I
don't build my big
anything.
blood clot woman. I don't business. Yes, I do.
Do you rate it though? Like, as in, like, do you prefer it than other types of sex? Like, is it up there?
Okay. I don't know. I haven't compared, but I just know that, especially when you've had sex the night before, to then get the re-up in the morning, that's definitely a sort of like energy boost. A bit like having coffee in the morning, because I don't drink coffee.
You
It
don't
does
drink
make you
coffee.
start your days.
Because I don't drink coffee. I just say, okay, I don't drink coffee.
Yeah. It does
All right,
happen.
guys. Last topic. Oh, by the way, Mally, someone said that you are moving deluded. Man is
What?
painting all girls with the same brush.
I didn't say all.
She didn't
I didn't
still.
say all.
He didn't
So you have
still.
to take that back, bedroom. But, yo,
All right, go on. Last roundup. Last roundups.
Yeah, I would say in conclusion, obviously, it's not really a thing. I feel like just don't get too caught up in it. In
Yeah,
terms of being a
don't.
deal breaker, what the relationship is between you and your man. Like, don't think to yourself, your man don't love you like that, or your man don't appreciate you like that just because he doesn't do nothing on Valentine's Day. It's really not that deep. Like, it's really not.
Oh, I didn't answer that question if it's a deal breaker. I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker, but I think definitely if you don't do Valentine's Day, then there's some things I'm just going to go axing out the calendar and all.
Like, what, his birthday?
That's what I said last time.
what?
Nah, you're taking the
You see,
piss,
she really
Tanaka.
does think they're the equivalent. Like, they're actually like two. Don't
Don't talk about me like I'm not in the room.
Like, I thought it was just a one-off, but it ain't, bruv.
I genuinely think they're all really important. Yes, sometimes you don't love where things have come from in the calendar. And yes, it's not saying endorse all them things. Don't go around shopping and making it into what it's become. But sometimes strip down to the point. I think it's a really nice thing. There's goodness in all these things.
I'm
It's
not-
like Christmas Day. Just chill with your family. Forget everything else. We don't do gifts that much. We just chill with our family.
If people want to do it and show love and whatever,
Yeah.
cool, I don't mind that. But you see the fake, fabricated business. I'm just going off what the socials is, doing things for the socials to show other people they just got a Valentine and blah blah blah. I'm not with that. Some of the lads do their thing with their missus. I'm saying, yo, fair play to you, bro. Do your thing. But the forcing it, 14th is coming. I still ain't got no gal. I still ain't got no man. Forget about it, man. That's
Yeah.
all dead, bruv. I'll tell you straight.
Just last comment, someone said sex in the morning is 10:10. Oh my goodness.
You see, people do like
Valentine's
sex
Day-
in the morning.
Yeah, but Valentine's Day is done by that point.
No, I just mean in general,
Oh.
it's sex in the morning.
He's just doing a poll for himself, right?
No.
Personal
I just
survey.
wanted to know if other people like sex in the morning.
Oh, do you like sex in the morning, Mally?
You know what it is?
Clearly.
I used to see music and I talk about sex in the morning. I was thinking, and then when I had it, I thought, yo, I'm ready for my day, but no gas. I never deeped it. Now I'm thinking, what you saying? I don't drink coffee either,
get
and I'm
me.
sluggish in the
You
morning.
gotta hear that,
when I have
Mally.
sex, I'm on my toes.
Yeah.
man.
Oh my gosh.
I'm on my toes.
Right, Right, moving on. So we basically, when we were discussing what shows what topics to pick, we did kind of spin off like this topic that Divine kind of brought to the table about, you know, I kind of guess it does link to Valentine's because it's like, you know, how things evolve, you know, where things start from and where things get to. So another thing of that is Divine was saying basically has
the westernized so what did you let me say?
I was waiting for you to take my cue, but you wasn't.
Sorry. So has the westernized world changed the way we make decisions? And we've got a few points that we sort of like were speaking about that spurred on the conversation. So go on.
So by the way, it's 9 minutes. So everyone who's watching Love Island, you've got 9 minutes till Love Island. So please do, you know, say bye to us, love us lost. Don't do spoilers because you can hear us on air. So we're gonna watch it later. So don't do no spoilers. We're gonna leave us for Love Island, but we get it. We hear it.
Oh wait, the new lot coming today, innit? The new lot coming today. The Casamora lot.
Oh, we've got to go.
The Casamora lot coming today, innit?
Yeah.
Nah, it's alright. Either way, we're gonna miss it. We're not gonna get home at the time.
Why lie?
We don't even want to be here either anymore.
Get our TV player.
I do have it, to be fair. Shall we just? Sorry, guys. We're just trying to debate whether to, you know, stay with you lot in the show.
Touch the topic.
All right, yeah. So basically, like, so some things that you know, things might have changed. Is maybe like Lobola, for example. If you know what Lobola is, it's kind of that whole process of, you know, when people get married and you pay money. I guess the Western world will tell you that is you know, there goes everything.
A lot of people do still do that though, innit?
Oh,
like that's your whole cultural things.
What's it called?
Lobola or dowry, however you want to go about it. Loads of people do still do it, but you know, the Western world will tell you that is wrong. How are you gonna let a guy pay for you? And another thing that Divine was saying, go on, Divine.
Which one? In terms of the multiple marriages?
Multiple marriages.
Oh, yeah. So I was saying that obviously before, it wasn't back in the day, to my understanding, it wasn't that much of a big thing having multiple marriages and having multiple wives. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's still a thing now, to be honest with you. Obviously, different cultures, they do have more than one wife. But obviously now, where you get like the, you know, jealousy comes in. Obviously not now, but, you know, jealousy definitely comes in. Selfishness comes in.
You know what's mad though?
And obviously, you know, independent women where don't stand for no man, you know, comes in.
You know
they'll be like, nope.
It's mad that it just still happens. Like the same things from then till now, it still happens. It's just what you allow and what people want to just chat rubbish about.
But like, it depends on what country you're in. Because think about it.
No, but I don't mean think people ain't got 5 gal right where we are and right now.
Yeah, but you're talking about.
You just can't be allowed. You're not allowed.
He's talking about Birmingham.
We're talking about. Okay, no, I hear that, but you see the thing about it. I'm
just saying it's slated now. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I get that. Shall I tell you why though? Let me tell you why though. Because when you think about culturally, when they do have multiple marriages, obviously I spoke to a couple of people who actually agree with this, and one man in particular, I think it's from Nigeria, and he told me that the reason why in his culture it's a thing is because basically, first of all, he was talking about the population. Obviously, there's more women in the world than there is men.
Yeah.
Then he was saying that basically, as a man, you're here to look after. See what I'm saying? So as me having multiple marriages, it's not because I want to just like, you know, fling my body head everywhere. It's because I'm here to look after these women. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's my duty, to look after these women. And obviously, especially if they don't work and they're here just minding the kids or whatever they're doing, I'm here to be a provider to all these women. Do you get what I'm saying?
But is that real though?
I'm not saying it is. I'm saying that's what I'm just talking about. What the man said.
I don't even know if I can respect what he's saying.
But I'm saying though, that's what they will say that their reason is as to why they've got multiple marriages.
But I don't
and then
think
also
that's
as well,
his real reason.
I hear that, and then also as well, you can say that. But whether it's your reason or not, you get some people back that it still is a thing. Do you know what I'm saying? But now, like you'll get, especially our age people, if they got multiple gal, it's because it's not because they want to look after these girls.
But I reckon that was I don't believe. Obviously, it could be wrong, but I don't believe what he said that was the reason. I don't believe that was his reason, like real reason.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more of a thing where you've not a both kind of thing, but if you're a man and you've got more than one woman and blah blah, it adds to you as a man in them times there.
Yeah.
Like I'll say, I'll come out of here and say, yo, I got 3 gal last week or something. And they, you know, people run with it and get gas. That's what I think it is, kind of thing. But boy, sir, so it go.
So for me, I was saying that, I definitely think that Western world has definitely tainted us in the sense that there's so many things, like, I don't even know, I'm not Muslim, but I know that some Muslim women even feel the pressure not to even wear, like, their hijab or their burqa, you know, because the Western world says that this is not cool, this is like, you know, this
and
does not say feminine. The assumptions, you know what I mean, the connotations that it comes with. So I do feel like, I do feel like the Western world has definitely tainted how we think. However, I think that the one thing that has come is not just about the Western world, it's just education. We've now learned that, do you know what, when someone has multiple marriages, for example, you know, there is jealousy, and how does that affect the mental health of other women who are part of that whole the process? How does that affect the children that come out of that
Not
process?
the right way to go,
you know, or even, you know, back in the day, like even the Bible, people would be marrying each other's cousins. Now we understand that marrying each other's cousins makes your you know, it's not healthy. It gives, you know, gives you more chances of your child coming out, you know, with some special needs, etc.
I genuinely believe.
So I feel like, you know, we have got education behind us now. Labola, we know that, you know, men. Since it's changed anyway to money and stuff like that, men are in it for, like, you know, dads are basically selling their daughter. We can't protect that peacefulness that it was done as before. So therefore we stop. There's no honor anymore. So I don't think that's it's a bad thing.
I don't think it's a bad change, to be honest with you.
I just believe, man, just like different women. They just like the different things in different women.
If you like different women.
Who, me?
Yeah, you personally.
Of course I like different women.
At one time.
Somebody just asked me if
I've done that already. Not anymore.
Somebody just asked me if this is our next show topic. So I think I should just clarify. Hello.
Right. Sorry, TK. Go on.
Whoa,
hey, that look though, don't do that again. Carry on.
Yeah, somebody just asked if this is the next show topic. Yes, it is, guys, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Just to let you guys know, we've moved on.
You've stopped his whole conversation for that?
So our listeners are not important. We're just in
No, of course you are, but come on.
I was finished anyway.
No, but it's important that we just need to make sure, because people are listening to us and they don't know what we're talking about.
Adrift, yeah.
You know what, I hear that, because you don't have to listen to us. You can watch from Love Island.
It hasn't started yet, so don't try it.
Okay, cool. What was the next point? The next point was, I think we mentioned shaving.
Wait, are we finished?
Are we finished? I don't know. You tell me.
Is that topic?
Sorry, are we not? Oh, go on then.
Oh, no.
It's the westernized world, but just the different things.
Yeah, the different things underneath it.
Yeah.
We mentioned. Actually, no. Let's keep to the men. We mentioned dating older men. Tanaka.
Yeah.
Older men, dating older men back in the day. What was it like? Was it a thing? Like,
again, that's something that I feel like, you know, that's only really coming to a thing as like, no, we cannot do it because education. Not because now we're even more educated, but now because we go through education. Before, women didn't really have to do the whole education thing. So the kind of scene is like, okay, cool, you're old enough now, well, for the most parts of the world that are healthy, you're old enough now, you're groomed enough now, what now? Get married, get looked after. Do you know what I mean? Whereas now, when we do the education system, if you think about the education, people don't really want a guy or a baby, and the education system does not really go hand in hand together. When you have a baby, it's impractical for you to study. When you have a man or a boyfriend, you're a bit distracted. So therefore, people kind of now wait. You know, when people are like, oh, you know, that whole thing, I'm gonna get my education first, and now I'm gonna get married. And that's why, you know, even parents are like, oh, don't no boyfriend. And as soon as you graduate, it's like, where's your husband? Like, so that whole thing comes from the fact that the world has changed. Now girls are educated. Now women are educated. You know, now we're going through this whole degree, masters, etc. And therefore, to be able to stay on topic, we defer that whole process of like getting married young. But again, back on us being educated, I also think that there was some safeguarding issues around that, because people were then starting to marry girls who were not even ready to be married yet. So as we've learned about biology, as we've learned about, you know, how this is affecting us, then we've stopped doing that. And also just the whole thing of like, when a guy is older, you know, you have them pressures, and you have the way that someone could treat somebody else, or the abuse that could happen in that situation. So to safeguard that situation, we've stopped doing them kind of things. So again, but I do think, though, saying that, there's so many things that we picked up from Western world that we just say no. We're so quick to say no. And the thing is, there's nothing bad with that. It's just like the Valentines thing. You're so quick to be like, in the initial reaction, someone says to you, I don't do Valentines. You'll be like, that's mad. That's your gut. You know, straight off the board.
That's why I come and smoke, you know. Because people come and smoke with me, and I'll just say,
because it's just beyond the norm. But then actually, if you sit back and then you think, but why am I bothered? You know, which a lot of people don't do, which is the next step. Do you know what I mean? That's why I would say, like, there's nothing wrong with feeling like, even if you see everyone with a balloon, there's nothing wrong with feeling left out. But you do need to learn to take that step back and be like, but actually, what's the issue? And then draw yourself back. So again, that's one of the things. Sometimes you're like, oh my god, someone's going out with someone who's like, he's like 10 years older than her. Okay.
You know, that's what I was about to say. When we're saying old, how old are we talking? Like,
my grandparents are 10 years apart, and my granddad told me with his own mouth that I should start minimal going for someone who's 10 years above me. What? And
from
that's
now,
what he told
from now.
Wait, Tino, if you're still here, if you're not locked into Love Island, back me.
How old was he when he said that?
When my granddad said that, I don't know how old he was. How old was I?
No, how old was you?
Well, he wasn't just talking to me. He was talking to me and my cousins. Yeah. But I was in my uniform, and he was. Yeah.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's wrong when you reach in. Like, you see these ages now. If you like I said, you got a 10-year man in a man that's 10 years older than you, I'll say, boy, it's a bit old, but it's not a big thing. But when you're in school uniform and them things there, like, that is one of the laws that I do. Like, yo, them girls there, don't need to be with them big man there. And when you say you see like in like ages ago, where did the attraction come from? Where they've got an attraction to these younger girls that young?
That's normal.
How?
That's a thing.
I don't understand. I don't get
That's
that.
a thing. Anyway, there's loads of men that attracts to younger girls.
I know there is, though. This is what I'm saying.
Where does it come from?
And
You're gonna have to
also,
ask a psychologist.
No, but also
that's
it doesn't mean that they're attracted to the girl as she is.
The girl she can be.
Yeah. What's she
Audrey,
gonna
if
say?
you're
Potential.
locked in,
Potential.
this man said to us, we went to a
That is
festival.
dealing with girls of potential.
No.
Oh,
He said,
I was gonna drop
I want a younger thing because she's gathered. When he was saying gathered, he's not talking about her life. He's talking about her down below. He's talking about her private parts. You know, the whole
Tight,
idea of like tight and all, you know, fresh and like no kids have come through that. Even though that whole thing is a bit of a myth, you know, he basically was in the tightness, basically the whole
There's loads of reasons as well.
Men pre on the little ones wait and then wait until they, you know, and also how their bodies will look. You know, their boobs will be upright. You know, all of this, the way we look at it.
I don't, but that part makes sense. But you see, regarding like the tightness and whatever, blah blah blah. No one don't really even like dealing with talking to virgins or whatever.
It's a myth anyway. It's just stupidness.
Yeah, but then I think though as well, like, I think it's also like, obviously some men might fear the age of getting old. You know what I mean? So like the older they get, they're probably thinking to themselves, like some men have flipping identity crisis. You get what I'm saying? They don't know flipping how old they are. So they sort of like want to keep their youth by being with a younger person. Do you get what I'm saying? Or sometimes they've just done the whole of their flipping generation.